Paskoski, 16 Cove Road, Narragansett, Rhode Island. First, Charlene, last name P as in Peter, A-S Sam, K-O-S Sam, K-I. Okay. Yeah, I'm really concerned about the zoning changes. I want to give you a couple of examples to explain to you, and especially the public, the residents, as to why my concerns. I live near the Sprague Bridge, and all of Narragansett, most of Narragansett, we have been affected by the glaciers. Ledge, lots of ledge. My neighborhood is all ledge, wetlands. There are houses there, but people have had to go through the eye of a needle. And my husband and I had a situation where a person bought a lot next to us. And there were actually, it was either 3 or 4 lots that went down to Boston Neck from Cove Road. And they had to go for a variance because they found out through the perk testing that 3 of the lots were wet, including the one that they thought they'd build a house on. So because of that, they had to go before the zoning board. And the zoning board granted them permission to move the side setback closer to my house. And instead of 20 feet, it was now 10. My deck now reaches the property line. Okay. They have a heat pump out there. Lovely couple, it's not their fault. But the heat pump, I can hear it go on. We'd sit out on our deck and hear this screeching. I can't live like this. And then I started getting worried, thinking, that's friction. There's going to be a fire here. So I ended up calling the police department, and one of the police officers came up, and he said, I'm going to come back later when it's quiet with the sound meter. Well, sure enough, he came back, and sure enough, it was way high above the allowed decibel. So they sent a letter to the couple, and the couple, for some reason, I don't know why, were very upset with us. Meanwhile, I'm thinking I'm doing them a favor from possibly their house catching on fire from the friction. The reason we were so concerned is because years prior, we had another house built adjacent to us. And what happened was, while they were building their house, I had raw sewage coming up through my lower basement bathroom. Raw sewage, I could see it. Not only could I smell it, I could see it. Very disturbing, obviously. A health hazard. I called the town hall, explained the situation to them. Oh, well, you'll have to go down to Boston Neck Road and hook up to the sewer. Wait a minute, that's 4 lots. Why can't I go to Star Drive and hook up to the sewer? No, you're going to have to go down to Boston Neck. I said, oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. So I called an excavator. Excavator came over, very well-respected man in town, has done a lot of excavation, knows the land, knows the ledge, the whole 9 yards. I can't give you a price. There's ledge all the way down Cove Road. There's ledge in your whole neighborhood. I can't give you a price to tie into the sewer. So I'm thinking, oh, now what am I going to do? We're up the creek. Not only am I listening to the sump pump, the heating pump, but now I've got raw sewage coming up into my downstairs basement. People who have never built a house, who move into a house and don't know the area, they may end up with problems like that. And I'm forewarning you, with these zoning changes, people are going to have problems. There's wetlands all over the place. You want some substandard lots to be developed? Why? Why? So people can make money? I think it's a bunch of baloney. People wanting to come in and add on ADUs, add on for the mom and dad, add on for a new baby coming. Really? Nobody's having kids in town. They can't afford to buy houses here. They can't afford to add on another bedroom. I hope you seriously consider what you're proposing. I hope you seriously listen to the Planning and Zoning Board and listen to the experts. Obviously, you cannot be an expert on everything. You're doing a fine job. You have to go through studies after study. But this is serious. Something like this is going to change our whole community. Please consider it. Thank you.